think I was always interested in the behind the scenes aspect because it was like, it's like a magician showing you how they did their tricks. And when I was 10 years old, and you'll know this being a Doctor Who fan, how sad it is that this has disappeared, is that I saw a making of the Sea Devils film that was broadcast during the day, and I was off sick from school in 72, would that be, I think. And it was on a couple of times. I saw it twice because I was off sick. Ironically, if I'd been at school, I would never have seen it. And it was a film that went into quite a lot of detail about the making of the Sea Devils during the week before episode 1 was broadcast. And we've looked for this in the BBC archive since, and it's gone. Ironically, it's typical BBC. They kept all the paperwork. We've got the script, but they threw away the film, And as you know, as a Doctor Who fan, you'll know that that's the pain of our lives, is that so many of the actual episodes are missing, whereas we can find scripts and BBC paperwork and, if you're lucky, telesnaps, and then some nice fans manage to record because the Doctor Who fans are indulgent. They will gladly listen to a 90-minute program about a producer that the rest of the world has sadly forgotten, but they adore or have an opinion about. At least most people might not have heard of Graham Williams, but boy, was that documentary good. And that kind of thing. And when he reunites people, and of course Toby Haydock, who's really good at getting inside the skin of the story and talking to the people, and he's very personable. They're all friends of mine, so but I stand in admiration of the work they do. There's that big Doctor Who book recently by David Brunt that looks at every day by day the making of the entire William Hartnell era. I mean, that is an extraordinary work of diligence and patience. I think that's it. I think the programme does inspire in all sorts of ways, and people want to have their little dabble in it. And that's what I was doing on 30 Years, really. I mean, all the little drama scenes that linked everything together, I'd done that on the making of Hitchhiker, and on 30 Years, I was encouraged to be inventive and do something similar. So I just got some of the actors to reprise their roles and created some new cliffhangers and things like that. And it was me playing at Doctor Who on a grand scale. As a student in 78, I took a Dalek over Westminster Bridge. And then I used to hang out and watch the programme being made. I was on location and in the studio quite a lot, watching it being made at different times. And I went and watched the Daleks being filmed for the Peter Davison story down at Shad Thames. And a decade later, there I am with the BBC. I go back, I take 8 Daleks over Westminster Bridge, and we go back to Shad.
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel.